Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Kelvin, back with another movie review. This one is for All Eyez on Me. This is the long-awaited, highly anticipated movie biopic about hip-hop icon, poet, musician, revolutionary Tupac Shakur. Tupac is, I will say, brilliantly played by Demetrius Shipp Jr., who does an excellent job. It's like not only the look, but the mannerisms, the attitude, the swagger. Like, there were scenes where he would do performances on stage, and it was basically like you were looking at Pop performing. It was scary in the way that they pulled that off. The movie is directed by Benny Boom. Benny Boom is a legendary music video director who first film, Next Day Air, came out like maybe a while ago. I think it was just more on the independent side. I know there's a lot of people who either liked or didn't like that movie. But Benny Boom, I think because of the layoff of that movie until now, you can tell that maybe there isn't much growth there yet, but I think maybe this movie will give him the opportunity to grow more into the film palette, because he has music videos down pat. There were some scenes that I felt like they were cut a little bit too short. I don't know if they just felt like part of the scenes maybe fit, or maybe the whole scenes didn't fit, so they just used part of a scene and then cut it. There were scenes that I felt like really could have dealt more into the relationships with Pac and other people, and it felt like those scenes were cut a little bit short as well. I would say the actor that played Suge Knight, I think he did an excellent job as well. I thought the guy that played Snoop was like, I don't know if his voice was dubbed, but I've never heard anybody do a Snoop Dogg like this guy does. Like, he may not look like Snoop, but he had that coolness and that voice of Snoop, and that was really scary as well. You got to see Jamal Woodard, who played Biggie in Notorious. He comes back and plays Biggie again for this movie. I thought overall, I still think with all of that stuff that I was just saying, I still think the movie is good. I really think that the movie is really good, and it all is because of the performances, not just with Demetrius Shipp Jr., but it's also, the actress that plays Afeni Shakur. She also plays Michonne on Walking Dead. I thought Kat Graham was great as Jada Pinkett. We got to see that relationship. We got to see the relationship between him and Kadada Jones, which I really loved as well. This movie, what I think it does really well is that it takes the myth of Pac and it gives us the human being, and it makes you realize, like, there's all this stuff that he went through and all the stuff that he had gone through and passed away, making all this great music, and then you just realize that this guy was 25 years old, and that's a shocking thing, because I still think he had a lot more life to live. Now, I will say this. I'm going to put this all in one bubble. When you're dealing with films such as Notorious, Straight Outta Compton, and All Eyez on Me, and which like I liked Notorious probably a little bit less than I liked uh these two films, All Eyes on Me and Straight Outta Compton, and that's only because I just felt like they didn't do a lot with that movie with Notorious, but I felt like they did a lot with Straight Outta Compton and with All Eyes on Me. But the problem in lies when you have these movies and you can only do so much with a 2 hour some odd, 2 hour 20-minute movie. I think that these movies deserve more because there's lots more stories to tell. I think we need to get the overall scope on Pac's life, or the overall scope on Biggie, the overall scope on NWA, and all the other hip hop giants that trailblaze and deserve a story. But that's just my review. That's my thoughts. You guys hit us up on Facebook at We Do Movies. And until then, we'll see you next time. Peace.